Hello again. Now, after we have read a sample, بعد ما قرأنا عينة about Sam, now we are going to write about our own language learning experience. But first, we need to write notes. لازم نكتب النوتس تبعنا الملاحظات اللي هم الأوتلاين تبع الباراجرافز اللي راح نكتبهم. But we are going to answer questions to write these notes. راح نجاوب على أسئلة عشان نكتب هاي النوتس. Let's look at the questions. The first question, A. What have you found easy, difficult, helpful about learning a foreign language? Now we need to write first what we found easy. For example, if I'm going to write about English in this case, because we are learning English, so I would say that the easiest part about English is the structure of the language, grammar. Now, what is the most difficult part? شو أصعب جزء فيها? In English, I think spelling. So I would write, I think that the most difficult part about learning English is the spelling, especially the spelling of the I letter and the E letter. I keep getting them mixed up. دائما بخربط بينهم. تلاحظوا قاعدين احنا we are following Sam's footstep. قاعدين نتبع خطوات سام في كتابته حسب ما هو مطلوب منا. الآن what help you؟ شو اللي ساعدني؟ ممكن I can write أقول إنه I had a teacher from England and this way it helped me to learn more about the culture. كان عندي معلم من بريطانيا native speaker. Now the second question, what are the things apart from language learning in the classroom that helped you learn a foreign language? الآن إلى جانب الصف خارج الصف يعني you can think of this sentence. You can say I had the opportunity to interact with native speakers who live in my neighborhood. So I had an opportunity to interact with native speakers who lived in my neighborhood. هون جتني فرصة إني أتفاعل مع native speakers, English native speakers, وساعدوني في إني أتعلم اللغة. And the last question, what other languages would you like to learn in the future? Do you think it is going to be difficult or not? Now, learning another language in the future, you could choose any language you like. And for example, you can say, I think overall I'm going to learn Spanish in the future or next year, for example. Okay? And I think it is going to be easy because the letters in Spanish are similar to the letters in English. Now, after you've done the notes, بعد ما عملت الملاحظات تبعتك, outline, now you are ready to write. Now let us look at a sample I wrote على عين أنا كتبتها, following also Sam's footstep. أنا تابع نفس النمط اللي كتب فيه سام. Let's see how the three paragraphs will be. لاحظوا شو بلش جملتي. Since I am in grade 9, for example, I studied English for 9 years when I was at school. This is the introductory sentence. هاي الجملة الافتتاحية. I thought I was quite good at it, but that was before I had the opportunity to interact with other English native speakers. I believe that you can't really know a language until you have spoken to a native speaker in that language to see if they understand you. This way is very helpful to see what you can do in the language. Another thing that helped me was having a teacher from England. الشيء الثاني اللي ساعدني إنه كان عندي معلم من بريطانيا, native speaker. Because that way I learned more about the culture too. تعلمت عن الثقافة منه. The most difficult thing about English is spelling. زي ما ذكرنا في النوتس, spelling. In English, words aren't spelled as they are pronounced, and I found it hard to spell words with I letters and E letters. لاحظوا أنا بلاقي صعوبة في تهجئة الكلمات اللي فيها حرف ال I وحرف ال E. I keep getting them mixed up. وبخربط فيهم دائما. I think the easiest part of learning English is the grammar because it is less complicated than Arabic. لأنها إيش؟ أبسط من اللغة العربية أو أقل تعقيدا. I think that overall English is easier for Arabic speakers because the structure of English is easier than Arabic, and also because we learn it at an early stage of our life. كمان لأننا نتعلمها في مراحل متدنية أو في بداية مراحل حياتنا. I am going to try to learn Spanish now, and I think it will be easy too. الآن أنا بدي أتعلم اللغة الإسبانية وأعتقد أنها راح تكون سهلة. Now, my dear students, you have two samples. عندكم عينتين. One by Sam and one by me. Now, it's your turn to write your own language experience and show me how good you are. بدي أشوفكم قديش أنتم ممتازين. Just try to write 3 paragraphs and see you.